This is 13 on Your Side News at 6 with Juliet Dragons.
We begin tonight with the continued rise of threats and violence in our politics. Some say people need to lower the temperature. Now the state attorney general wants state lawmakers to act. 13 on Your Side political reporter Josh Albertus spoke with Dana Nessel today and heard what she says needs to be done.
These threats are not nothing. They undermine our democracy.
A tragic trend in violence and threats to American political figures. From conservative activist Charlie Kirk being shot and killed on the campus of a Utah university to multiple Michigan Democratic officials saying their homes had been targeted last week by bomb threats.
I'm having some of the most difficult conversations I've ever had with my children right now. But we can get through it together.
Now, Michigan's Attorney General speaking out on a high level of not just overall potential political violence.
We're seeing this significant escalation in the number of swatting incidences.
Swatting, when someone makes a false call meant to divert a large law enforcement presence to someone's home. In the best case, it costs money and law enforcement resources.
But worst case scenario, people are getting injured and even killed as a result. You know, when you have a SWAT force show up at somebody's house, who of course is not expecting that to happen and they have no idea what's going on, you never know what the reaction is going to be.
But even with the threat, penalties, she signaled, are not keeping up.
My concern is that the penalties are so minimal in Michigan that it's not a real deterrence for it. And in some of these cases, it's just a misdemeanor and a fine.
As threats and violence seem on the rise, and as legal language from higher powers, she said, changes over time.
We've had United States Supreme Court decisions that have changed the language of what is considered to be a true threat, and it does not match our state laws.
Nessel calling on state lawmakers to act and ensure justice can be served.
We need to make sure that we have the best laws possible to address this kind of political violence because the number of threats are escalating to an incredibly high number.
Josh joins us now here in studio. Josh, did Nessel say anything about what everybody can do?
Yeah, whether authorities are searching for what happened, why it happened, or who did it in any given case. Nessel also called it fundamentally unhelpful, in her words, in cases for people to try and figure out what any given motive may be until a full review of the evidence has been done. Juliet.